Hey Riverhawk fans, welcome back to this week's edition of the Riverhawk Report. As always, thank you for tuning in. First and foremost, congratulations to Tom Garrett, who you see behind me, as he was announced as the 8th coach in women's basketball program history this past week. It was an exciting press conference. We'll dive into that, plus more, coming up with No Nonsense. "5-0. That's what the baseball team was able to do this past week after capping off 5 victories and, more impressively, a clean sweep of the defending America East champion UMBC Retrievers. After 2 wins on the road against Dartmouth and UMass, they welcomed the Retrievers to the Lasher for the first home series of the year. On Friday, they put back-to-back home runs in the first inning thanks to Mark Tomosa and Russ Olive, leading to their 3-1 victory. On Saturday, the doubleheader went their way as they put up a total of 17 runs, while UMBC only drove in 2. Steve Passatempo was the catalyst at the plate, going 6 for 8 with 5 runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 doubles, while Andrew Ryan in the series finale had 10 strikeouts, a complete game to his credit. At 14-17 and 5-6 in America East, they welcome UConn tomorrow for a 3 p.m. start, and then take on Maine this weekend for 3 games, and then next week welcome Boston College for a Tuesday afternoon matchup at 4 p.m. Ed Stevenson's squad had a huge week, going 2-0 and winning both games at home. First, they defeated Dartmouth 9-8 in double overtime behind Sean Tyrrell's game-winning goal. Then on Saturday night, it was a comeback to remember. Trailing 5-1 after the first quarter, the Riverhawks came back with a 5-goal second quarter. While Hunter Braun stopped 11, the defense picked up the pace, leading to offense as Matt Bolter scored his 4th hat trick of the season. Daniel Cozy totaled a career-high 7 points with 5 assists on the night, which set a new Division I record for points in a single game. He was named America East Offensive Player of the Week. At 7-6 and 3-2 in a conference, they hit the road to take on Stony Brook Friday at 7 p.m. Last Wednesday, the Riverhawks faced a 14-10 setback against Harvard as Taylor Sokol scored 4 goals and Courtney Barrett tallied a career-high 10 ground balls. On Saturday, they traveled to upstate New York to take on Albany. They suffered the loss, but Sokol reached a program-high 100 points, becoming the first to accomplish the feat as she found Jane Dudley for an assist and then scored a late goal. Congrats, Taylor. They welcome Binghamton to Wicked Blue for senior night this Saturday at 6 p.m. After splitting with America East foe Maine last week, the Riverhawks welcomed Army to Riverview Field on Saturday for a doubleheader. They suffered an 0-2 setback in those games. Courtney Cashman and Sydney Barker each batted .500, going 3 for 6 on the day. Samantha McQueen also totaled 3 hits in the pair of games. It is another busy week as they take on Boston University today for 2 games, then head to Holy Cross for a game on Thursday. They welcome Binghamton for a 3-game series. Make sure you come by Riverview to watch all the action. Riverhawk athletes took advantage of good weather and turned in a series of strong performances on Saturday down in Providence, Rhode Island to wrap up a productive weekend. James O'Brien and Richard Mulo had an exciting weekend as the duo finished 1-2 in the 100 meters. O'Brien won the event in a time of 10.80 seconds. For the women, Allison Como and Catherine Akey did well, as Como put up a time of 59.18 seconds, which was a personal best. All in all, it was a good weekend, and now both get ready for the George Davis Invitational at Wicked Blue Field this Saturday. It is now time for our Circle Health Plays of the Week. 3 plays this week, and we start off with number 3 women's lacrosse taking on UAlbany up in New York, and Taylor Sokol yet again finding the back of the net. And this one was special for the senior out of Hopkinton, Massachusetts. Her 100th career point to lead the program. No one has ever accomplished that feat. You can honor her and the rest of the seniors this Saturday against Binghamton at Wicked Blue Field. Our number 2 play of the week goes to Andrew Ryan. The righty had himself a day. In their series finale against the UMBC Retrievers, the defending America East champions, he put them down, striking out 10, tying the career high. The righty now atop America East with 50 strikeouts on the season. But more importantly, he had the complete game for their big sweep against the Retrievers. Andrew Ryan, have yourself a ball game. And our number 1 play of the week earlier on Friday to start off the series, the Riverhawks come out on fire. Mark Tomosa goes yard. And then right after him, Russ Olive decides, hey,
I want to join the party. Take another look after Tomosa's home run. Olive kisses the scoreboard. Back-to-back ding-dongs for the Riverhawks in their 3-1 victory to start off the series against the Retrievers. Talk about that. Those are your Circle Health Plays of the Week.
Well, once again, thank you to everyone for tuning in to this week's Riverhawk Report. It is going to be another busy next couple of weeks, so go on to GoRiverhawks.com for more information of where and when the games will be played here in Lowell, Massachusetts. On behalf of the Riverhawk Network, I'm Ben Nahn.